Yes, y'all, you know who it is. It's your boy KG back once again, giving you another stretch so that you guys can improve on your range of motion and your flexibility, okay, guys? All right, so this one I'm gonna call the inverse hurdler's stride, okay? The inverse hurdler stride. Until I come up with a better name, that's what I'm going to call it. Okay, I gave you guys the hurdler stride, the reverse hurdler stride, in which you kick your leg to the rear in another video. If you guys, scroll back through my Instagram or YouTube, if that's what you're on, you'll be able to see it there. So this one is the inward. Let's call it an inward hurdler stride. Okay. All right, so the thing about these positions that you want to take note of, or that you would want to practice as to the duration of time, is hold the stretch for at least 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, for myself personally, if I find that I have difficulty throughout a range of motion in a particular position, say if I can't reach forward without there being restriction in my lower back, without there being some kind of kink in my neck somewhere, I will hold a position until I learn that position and until my central nervous system or my body gets accustomed and adjusted to that position for at least 15 minutes. You'll see me damn near for 20 minutes in one position, just moving around, changing the rotating at the waist, at the lumbar, rotating at my head, looking around. You'll see me kind of reaching forward to make sure that I can move with ease in a given position, back and forth, left to right, around in circles. If I can move freely in that position, then I feel that I've made progress. And that's the thing about these stretches. It's not about being flexible, okay? It's not about having the maximum amount of flexibility coming into the stretch, but it's about developing and opening up those neurologic pathways within the body, because the brain center governs every movement of the body, even the wiggling of the finger. It governs all of that. And from the brain center, there is the nerves that communicate the brain's command down to the rest of the body. So if there is a neurologic pathway that has been dulled, I would say, if it's been kind of shut down due to inactivity and lack of movement in certain directions and areas, you'll store up a lot of restriction in your body, especially in the shoulder, like between the shoulder blades, along the neck, okay, along the trapezius muscles, if you will. You'll build up these restrictions and tensions, which means that those neurologic pathways that from the command center from the brain down to whatever body needs to be mobile, once they become dull, you'll lose that, and it will result in tightness. So what you're trying to do is open up those neurologic pathways once again, from the brain center through the nerves down through the rest of the body. Okay, now remember, these stretches are a thing of progress, of development. Okay, you want to go through developmental stages. Don't become impatient with yourself. Please be patient with yourself. If you feel that you've been doing a position or you've been practicing a particular position for a long time, just be patient and allow the process to take place, okay? But the thing is that you have to remain persistent and you have to remain consistent, okay? Do them with regularity. Do these stretches with regularity. I urge you, people, because when it starts to open up, when you start to develop and gain that freedom of mobility, that childlike mobility, you will feel fantastic. You will feel fantastic, definitely, okay? All right. So here, what you see me doing is that I'm rotating at the lumbar spine. I'm trying to keep my back as straight and upright as possible. Okay, there's been over a time I've noticed that there is an uneven weight distribution all the way down to the soles of my feet, where my weight is actually planted due to imbalances and due to like certain spinal rotations and certain tightnesses in the hip. Remember, if you have any muscle group, okay, especially along the hips, along the thighs, and along the spine, that is misaligned, it will eventually pull out the alignment of other parts on down the body. So if you have a misalignment in the spine, eventually it's going to cause a knee problem somewhere. Okay, it's going to cause a hip problem, or the hip problem could be the cause of certain other imbalances or whatnot. So that's what this stretching is all about, guys. It's about being patient with yourself, taking time, slowing down, taking one position at a time, and then improving on that position. Let me know how these things go for you guys. Leave me some comments, share this thing with anybody that you know. Yes, y'all, as you know, your boy is out, and I will be back again, you guys. Don't worry. Peace.